everybody. This is our week 3. I'm quick again. So I hope everybody's okay. Let me know how you're getting on with the classes. I think I'm going to continue kind of over the Christmas period as well, because a lot of you that may be working, you might have a bit more time to do it over there. So I'll continue to send you classes every week. I think the one of them will be actually due on Christmas Day. Obviously you don't have to do it Christmas Day. You can do it any time over the Christmas period. So I'll continue to send those out anyway and into January, and then hopefully maybe February and March we maybe have to get back into the hall, at least even if it's just once a month. We'll give that a go if we're allowed. See how it goes, but I'm definitely going to keep sending these classes online, so you'll have the option then to continue online, or if you want to do a live class in the hall, then you know we'll just have to see how that kind of pans out next year really. Okay, so we'll begin either on your shins, or you can take your legs out long if you want to, whatever's comfortable for you. And we'll just take a few shoulder rolls to begin with, just getting into those shoulders a little bit. And then a nice full circle with the shoulders back. So nice and slowly to start with. Inhale and exhale. Just a couple more. Just really circulating the shoulders. And then take the arms out to the side, palms down to start with. We're going to get into those rotator cuffs, so into those shoulders. So we're going to bring the thumb up, so turning all the way so the little finger is coming up. So the little finger's coming out towards the ceiling, the palms of the hands almost to the back of the room, which is going to really open up in the shoulder area. Then we're going to turn them back down again. Keep taking the arms backwards, so we're opening up the front. So thumb down, breathe in, and as you breathe out, little finger up. So it's a full rotation, those shoulders, so thumb comes down, tuck the tailbone slightly so you're not arching through the back. So still keeping that stability in the centre, and then just rotate the hands around, so a little finger up, and then rotate all the way around. So just working into those rotations. You should feel it kind of around the shoulder blades as well, and all around that upper back area. So we'll just do a couple more to get them a little bit warmer. Really good again if you need to work at desks, get those shoulders going. And then bring the arms up, palms facing forward, breathe in. As you breathe out, elbows forward and elbows coming forward, palms facing forward. So inhale and exhale. Again, we're going to get into those shoulders, around the shoulder blades. Couple more, drawing down. Then we're going to take the hands together, push the palm of the hands forward, bring the hands up, and then slide the elbows down. So a couple of those. Push forward, up, and then all the way down. One more. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. So that's your shoulders pretty warmed up. A few side bends are coming over. Breathe in. So really get into that side body. And on this side we're going to hold and reach. Just take that chest so it goes up a little bit more and open the arm up. Just give a little rotation there. Open the chest, and then the other side, come up and over. Cactus the arms and elbow back, turn the chest to the ceiling. And then back into centre. Roll the shoulders, just a little neck stretch. Couple of rocks to the head. And then back to centre. Got a bit jazzy music today. Kind of goes with Pilates, I think. And then back to centre, take a few rolls. A bit jazzy, I feel like we're in the bar. Need to be in the bar. God, it's good to get back to the bar and actually go out and socialise. Okay, so coming onto your backs now, rolling down, just on the head pad. So continuing to get into those shoulders with the ring, flatten the shoulder blades. Make sure the wrist is straight, inhale. And as you exhale, just squeeze in the ring. So I'm just going to put my time on so I don't overrun. So inhale and exhale, squeeze. And again, inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Couple more. And one more. So make sure you're drawing up pelvic floor, drawing in lower tummy, and then take a rock of the pelvis. So into that lower back. Just get that movement in there, that blood flow. And halve the rock. Halve again, inhale. And as you exhale, just lightly imprinting. Inhale, release. Exhale, imprinting. Inhale, release. And one more. Into the hips, so drop the right leg outside of foot. Exhale, squeeze it back in, 4 each way. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Couple more. And one more. Then we're going to go the other way, so drop in and come back. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And 1 more. Now we're going to take the left leg, drop out, squeeze it back in. Couple more this way. Keeping the hips as still as you can, trying to rock those. And then coming in, slide away, squeeze back in. Into the rotators of the hips, stabilising through the pelvis and not moving that. Taking it then with the legs up this time, legs together. Inhale out to the right. Exhale, squeeze it back to the left. Inhale to the left. Exhale, squeeze to the right. And one more. Then we're going to take a long lever. So legs straight to the right if you can. And then squeeze it back to the left. So really challenging that centre. So try not to move the shoulders. Keep those really nailed into the mat. Back to centre and one more each side. So try not to go too far, as you probably will go to one side. And then inhale, exhale, squeeze the ring and extend the legs. So draw the elbows towards each other. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. So keeping that stability in the upper body at the same time. And if you want to, take the arms behind you. Keep the head down for now. Exhale, push back. Inhale in. As you come in, elbows come into the sides of the body. Push away. So still get into those shoulders. Couple more. Keep the ring above and then flex the feet. We're going to come into our hips, so out to the side of the feet and the knees. Open, big toes together, apart and together. Check those knees are coming equally out. Getting right deep into those rotators. Couple more. And then bend, hug, drop the ring down and just take a couple of rocks there. Coming up to all fours then. Getting into our backs a little bit, warming those up. So spread the fingers, forefinger pointing forward. Knees hip distance. Top of the head pushes towards the opposite wall, tailbone. Sorry, not the tailbone, sit bones pushing away. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the head. Tucking under, coming up. Inhale. Exhale, push sit bones away. Top of the head goes away to neutral. So not dropping down in the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then tailbone. Tuck under. Push away. And one more. So we're going to give those wrists a little stretch, a little warm up as well, and a bit of mobility. So we're going to circle them first of all, a few times one way, a few times back the other. So we do a lot of keyboard work, really good for that, just stretching them out. Taking them, the fingers facing your knees, and then we're just going to give those a little stretch. So sitting back, tuck under the toes so we get the feet to stretch just at the same time. We're going to come back, doesn't matter whether the heels, the hands lift, as long as you can feel that stretch in the wrist. And if you do a lot of mouse and keyboard work, that will feel quite tight there. So just breathe into that stretch, just in and out through the nose, just where we stretch it. Couple more. And then coming up, still stretching through the soles of those feet, we're going to turn the wrists. So keep the forearms together, just a few rotations in the wrists, and then back the other way. Pulling those up. And then roll out the shoulders a little bit. So coming then back onto all fours, we're going to take away the right arm and the left leg, push away, coming in with the elbow. Inhale, push away. Exhale in. Inhale away. 2 more, so get into those core muscles. And 1 more. Then take the hands down. We're just going to do a little knee lift again to get into those core muscles. So inhale. As you exhale, lift the knees. Inhale, hold. Exhale, replace. And again, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, replace. And then other arm and other leg. So left arm, right leg, push away. Coming in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Push away and then replace that. Again, tuck under the toes. Add a little lift. This time we're going to try and hold for a couple of breaths. So lifting up, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then lower down. Drop the feet to the backs of the feet and sit back. Just away. Release through the back. Inhale and exhale. Then flipping over onto your backs. So sliding the head pad away. Knees in line with the ankles, sorry. Just relax the pelvis, make sure it's even weighted. Palms down, inhale. As you exhale, tuck under the tailbone as much as you can, so pressing the lower back into the floor, the mid, coming into the upper. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, make sure the upper back goes down, first of all this midsection, and then the lower, keep tucking, and then the pelvis goes down, so getting that movement. So maybe hold on to the hips, feel them tucking under, well, not just touch the hips, just feel them raising up, make sure they're level, so you're not hitched up one side. So by taking the hands there, that may help you to make sure your hips aren't sort of tilted. Because sometimes when your hands are down, you may be pushing up a lot more one side. So just a little check with the fingers, just to make sure those hip bones are level, and then roll back down. So inhale, exhale, coming up. Again, just check those hips are level. You should be able to tell with your hands. Inhale, exhale, roll back down. Sometimes if you developed a bit of a strong side, sometimes you are a bit stronger than the other, you may find one of your hips maybe a little bit more hitched up than the other. So as long as you're aware of that, just working on that weak side. So coming up, inhale, and exhale. 1 more. Inhale, and exhale, come back down. And then walking out for the feet, so lift the toe and heel, toe and heel. So just a few of those. And then bring the arms in, so inhale, exhale, toe, heel. Inhale, exhale, toe heel. Into those shoulders. Back to centre. This time we're going to come into imprint, lift the right leg up and the left leg. So we're going to hold those legs there while we circle the arms. Actually, while we bring the arms behind. Inhale, exhale behind. Couple more. So focus on drawing the rib cage down. Your belly will be very active because your legs are up. So coming behind and circle. So inhale, exhale. Draw the knees away a little bit further if you want to, as long as that lower back is connected. And then the other way. So legs out to the side, top and through. And one more. All the way around and through. And if your rings are handy, you can keep your legs there for a little bit longer. We're going to come up, squeeze and flatten. So come up, squeeze and flatten. Then squeezing the shoulder blades in and flatten. And one more, squeeze in and flatten. So just take a drop of the head. So you can still keep the ring there. If your pad is handy, place that back behind you. And then look to the knees, the ceiling, behind you and ceiling. So we're just keeping those other parts of the body a little challenged as we work on our neck. So coming into our ab prep now. So we start with the knees up, inhale, not the head, exhale coming up, inhale, hold, exhale down. So keep the abs slightly bent, elbows towards each other, shoulder blades down, neck nice and long, inhale, exhale. Couple more. And one more. Bringing in the legs, so coming up, extend the right leg, inhale, extend the left. Little squeeze of the ring. So that centre has been really active for quite a while through the warm up as well. And we're going to come over, so inhale. As you exhale, come over one side. Inhale, exhale the other. Reach the ring. One more each side. And then take that down. Just take a couple of rocks there. And then next time, bring the ring down for now. Oh, actually, no, we'll keep the ring. We're going to take some rotations in the hip. So if you can, straighten the opposite leg, but if you need to slightly bend up, that's fine. Otherwise, because if it's straight, sometimes it may come into the lower back. So just make sure the lower back is quite released. We're not feeling it there. So inhale out, circle. Exhale, squeeze back up. 4 each way. Get into those hips. And then the other way. Bend, and then left leg. Inhale out. And then the other way. Sorry, leg straight if you want to on that one. And then coming back up, working it out. Just a few rocks there. Coming then onto your fronts. So, resting the head just on the head pad, working the back of the body. So we're going to come straight into our full breaststroke. So make sure your hips are evenly weighted, the back of your feet are rested. And maybe slightly pressing down if you feel they're going to come up. So slightly press down, push forward. Inhale, round, and then push forward. So really working the back of the body. Got a couple more. And resting down, just resting on the head pad, cactus the arms. We're going to come up. Inhale. Exhale up. So get a little rotation at centre, right into the centre of the back, around the shoulder blades. More each way. And then bring the arms all the way around, take them on the lower back, glue the legs together, pulse 3 times. Inhale, open, palms coming in. And then lay your head one side if you want to, or just with your head, forehead. Inhale. Exhale the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And lower down. Just take your hands just underneath your pelvis. Extend the right leg. Inhale. And extend the left one. Right leg. And left leg. One more each leg. Then release the hands, grab hold of the ring, it's handy. We're going to do a bit of ring work on our sides. So just place the ring just on the end of your mat. Place your ankle just on top of the paddy bit. Slide your arm down. So we're going to start with the ankle above. Just getting set up there. Make sure enough length in the body. Arm comes out. Rest on the arm. Flex the feet. Hips are stacked. The waist is lifting away, so we're not pushing down into the ribs, we're lifting up for the ribs, and this shoulder is coming down away from the ear. So 8 squeezes. One more. Squeeze. And then we're going to take it into the ring. So open it out. So really working on the outside of this hip, this glute med area. Really good area to keep strong as that stabilises your pelvis as you walk. So really good to keep those muscles strong. I suppose it's the centre of your body. So obviously the stronger that is, the rest of the body is going to benefit. If you're having strong hips. And strong around the hips. So a couple more. Then just release the ring for now. Lift the top leg, we're going to circle that to our rotators. Again, you will feel this. So keep going round. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we go the other way. One more circle, and drop hold there down. Take the hand on top thigh, inhale. As you exhale, slide down the legs coming up. And inhale down, so using all your strength down the side body to lift up. And down. 3 more. And down, and then take it the other side. Do everything on the other side now. So set up the ring. Taking the ankle just above the ankle bone, just so it doesn't aggravate the joints. Flex the feet. Lengthen the arm out behind you, and I'm going to pick up the waist and squeeze down. Keeping everything nice and strong, lower belly engaged. As you exhale. So 6 squeezes. Then hold it there, bring it in, and then open the ring. Keep drawing those shoulder blades down, keep drawing that lower tummy in. 3 more. And 1 more, squeeze open, and then taking the ring out for now. Going to take our circles, so inhaling and exhaling. Think about length on this leg, length more than height, and stability. If you need to bend the lower knee, that's fine. You can just bend that lower knee. If you're wobbling everywhere, just keep that knee just a little bent, just to give you a little bit of stability. Just helps. And then back the other way. Inhaling and exhaling. One more circle, and then lower down, upper and lower body, inhale, exhale, coming up, inhale down, do 6 of those, keep the feet together if you can. Ooh, I'm wobbling everywhere today. Couple more, and 1 more. Bring all the way up and then roll onto your back. Taking your knees in towards you, take a couple of rocks. Little stretch here, so we're going to take the left foot down. We're going to bring the right foot to the ceiling, sole of the foot. Draw this knee towards your armpit. Either hold on to the back of that knee, the back of the thigh, or if you can easily reach your foot, reach for your foot. And slide the other leg down as far as you feel comfortable to go. It's going to get a really good stretch into that hip that we just worked. So a couple of breaths there, stretching that out. Then release that down. Take this other leg, the left leg, sole of the foot to the ceiling. Knee comes in towards the armpit. And then take either the back of the thigh or the outside of the foot if that's available. Slide the other leg down as far as you feel comfortable to go. Your hip flexors are quite tight. You may find you need to bend that knee up a little bit. So again, everybody's different. Keep your shoulder blades flattening, that heel. Keep that toe coming down, so flexing that foot so we get a stretch in the calf muscle as well. And into the hip. So a couple more breaths there. And then bring your knees in, give them a little rock and roll. We're going to come up then into standing. So if you can, coming over onto all fours. And then up to dog. And then walk your hands in. So we're just using the body to get ourselves up equally. And then roll yourself up with your ring. Roll shoulders. grab your ring if it's handy. You don't have to use a ring, you can just use your arms, that's fine. So feet, to start, we're going to face them outwards. So we're going to take a few squats with a ring. So elbows into the sides of the body, inhale. As you exhale, push the ring forward. Inhale, squeeze the bum and draw it back in. Exhale, forward. Inhale in. So really getting into those legs, hips again. Still into the shoulders with a ring. A little bit lower if you can. Trying to give yourself a little smile as you breathe out through your pursed lips. Apparently that's really good for exercising your face. Exercises those muscles all around the jawline apparently, so we can exercise our face at the same time as our body if you smile and breathe out your pursed lips. So I read the other day. Strong facial muscles. Not sure it helps with wrinkles, but may help to keep the face a little lifted. Couple more. Always good to smile anyway. So feet facing forward now. We're going to come here with the feet facing forward, so working slightly different muscles. I think my head's disappearing in there. Couple more. And then back up. I'm just going to move the camera back a little bit because I feel like my head is disappearing. So that's a bit better, I think. Okay, so taking the legs out wide this time. We're going to take the right foot out, so turning to the right. This toe slightly in, and this knee is going to bend over, so in line with the ankle. So we're going to take the ring above, and we're going to squeeze the ring over. A few pulses. Inhale. Exhale, 5 pulses. Inhale. Exhale, 5 pulses. And then coming back up. And then we're going to go the other way. So inhale. Exhale, 5 pulses. Inhale. Exhale, 5. One more. 5. Back into centre, turn the foot in, we're going to go straight away to the other side. So inhale, exhale, bend that knee so it comes in line with the ankle. You go fairly low in your legs because you're going to work into your legs as well. Reach the ring over as much as you can, and again 5 pulses in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Keep going if you can, working into that waist, the hips, the arms, the shoulders. A lot going on. 5 pulses and come back up. Coming back. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Go a little bit deeper into the legs if you can. Last one, a little deeper. And inhale. Exhale, coming back up. Whew. Okay, I think we need some shoulder rolls. All the way back. We'll do one more with the legs. Kind of woken up a little bit. So we're going to come mat lengthways. We're going to take which leg should we do first? We'll do the left leg back first so you can see what's going on a bit better. So left leg back first. turn the toe around. So into a high lunge. We're going to drive the knee down and back up with the ring. So bring the ring in, inhale. As you exhale, knee goes down, ring goes forward. Inhale, come back up, so top of the head comes up to the ceiling. Exhale, drive forward, drive knee down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, back up, 3 more. Squeeze, inhale. 2 more. Oh, I'm shaking. Inhale, exhale. Here we're going to hold. So inhale, exhale, 5 pulses. Inhale, 1 more. And step back in. Woo. Well done if you got through that one. A little wiggle of the hips. Unfortunately, we'll do the other side now. Come out of breath. Woo. And take the right leg back. Turn the toe round so we're into our lunge. Bend that knee in line with the ankle. Elbows are in, rings in, shoulders are down. Top of the head is to the ceiling. Make sure you're not coming forward. The top of the head is coming up to the ceiling. So when you go down, you're going directly down. So inhale, exhale, push forward. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Squeezing. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. This is where we're going to pulse. 5 pulses. Inhale. Exhale. And take that back in. Oh. Wiggle out the hips. Come forward. Just drop the ring down for now. Take the feet facing forward. We're just going to take a little release of the back. So bend the knees, belly to thigh, chin drops right in. Opposite elbow, hang that out. A big inhale and exhale through the nose. And 1 more. And then roll yourself back up again. Standing, roll the shoulders, take the arms around, clasp them, heels of the hands together as much as you can. Soften the elbows and draw down and bring the arms away from the body. Little stretch for the hips, not the hips, for the chest. My hips and chest mixed up. And then release and roll. Come then onto your toes. We're going to come down onto the floor, but without taking the hands down if you can. So a little challenge. Actually, use the ring. So on the way down, we're going to keep squeezing the ring. Get me down. If you need to take the hands down, that's fine. It's just a little challenge. Holding there on your toes. And then if you can, lower the knees down. Holding the ring. Still. And then we're just going to push the ring forward. Inhale in, exhale forward. That feels relatively easy after what we just done. It's like, oh, this is really easy now. Couple more. We're still getting into those shoulders. 1 more. And then we'll take a nice side bend from here. So taking the hand just on top, a little press. So the dog is having an itch. Inhale, exhale over. So a little press of the ring. Couple of breaths there. Inhale. And exhale, just a little stretch. And then just open up a little more to the ceiling. And then the other side. So just take in sky. Go really careful. Sorry, the camera's moving. Dog's just sat behind the camera. And then come over. Just a little stretch there. Sky, you just made me go wonky. into centre. Take the ring down, just come onto your bottoms. I'm sorry, I just got to readjust the camera slightly. I think she's just made it go skew with. There we go. So coming into a rotation. So on your blocks, you take it into saw, so we get a rotation, tight extension at the same time. So just take the legs out for this one. So into saw, so let the shoulder blades drop down, shoulders down away from the ears. Toes are up, knees are up. Very important. Watch those feet don't get lazy here. They start doing funny, twisty, weird things. So keep the legs really active, knees up, toes up. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, center. So inhale, rotate. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale. Reach. Reach. One more side. One more. And then back into centre. Then take the ring between your legs. I'm going to take a little flexion. So inhale, as you exhale, touch in, round the spine, draw the shoulder blades down. Inhale. Exhale, stacking. And again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. And then we're going to come onto our front and do an extension of the spine with our swan dive. So we do a swan dive prep to start with. So resting the head just on the edge of the block, spread the fingers, wiggle the hips. Legs slightly apart, inhale. Exhale, pressing through the hands, coming up, shoulder blades go down. Elbows come in, not wings. So shoulder blades are in the right position. Inhale. Exhale down, lengthen, and again inhale, exhale pressing up, inhale hold, exhale come down, couple more, and then one more, and then we're going to take into our full swan dive. So inhale, exhale coming up, inhale, exhale lift the legs. Inhale, come down, elbows go down. Just really engaging those legs. Couple more. Pressing back up and then lower. Take the hands behind, a little stretch, draw down, shoulder blades in, touch in. Hands go down, pressing through. If you have anything in your stomach at that point, try not to eat anything before you do that. I can feel my porridge getting massaged then. So open your knees up, come down into a little shower stretch and just breathe. Couple of breaths. And then roll yourself back up again. Taking the hands behind, a little stretch the chest. Pull your hands away, heels and hands together if you want a little more. Slightly tuck the tail. And then release that. We're going to come over onto our backs. Just do a few hamstring stretches with the ring. Just to finish with a few stretches. So taking the pad, inserting the ball of the foot and placing onto the pad of the ring. Slide the other leg down if that's available, but if you're quite tight in the hamstrings, just bend up that knee. It's fine, whatever's good for your body. Hand on the right hip, sorry, left hip, and we bring the right leg towards, to start with, bring the right leg towards us. So hamstring stretch to start with. A couple of breaths there. Just send it out for the nose if you want to now, just while we're stretching. And then take it out to the side. Getting into that inner thigh, so taking the left hand on the left hip, just to make sure that stays down and anchored, it's not lifting off, not going into rotation too much, at all even. So inner thigh stretch, and then we're going to bring it across, slightly over the midline, so change hands, and just make sure this hip doesn't lift, because we're getting into that AT band. And then we're going to release the ring and we're going to lift the hip now into a rotation. So lifting all the way off and over. To the other arm, cactus it, elbow in line with the shoulder. Bring that stretch and that rotation all the way down the centre of the body. You may notice a few creaks in there as we twist. If you've got any tightness in that lower back and tension, sometimes that will release as you twist. And postman's here. And take it back to centre, changing legs. So left leg, slide away the right one, draw that in. Pushing into the heel, a few breaths there. And then hold on to this right hip, take it out to the side. Again, if you need to bend this knee, that's fine, but if you can, straight and pushing into the heel. A few breaths. Really good to keep these hamstrings stretched. They get tight, especially if you do a lot of desk work. Sometimes they can get quite tight for the hamstrings and the hip flexors. And then over the other side. Slightly across. So it's just the dog moaning. Okay, Sky, now they moan. And then bend the knee, coming over into a twist. That's what I'm looking forward to, being able to go out again, I think. Being locked in isn't fun, really. It'd be nice to even just go out and see people even. And then back into centre, a little inner thigh stretch, take the soles of the feet together, bring your hands above your head and just take a few breaths there, just let it go. Inhale, and exhale. For your pursed lips, for your mouth, for your nose, however you want to get rid of that breath. Whatever you want to do, inhale. One more. And then bring the knees in. Give them a little hug and a rock. And then rock yourself up to seated. Take the legs forward. And just a few side bends here. Reaching over. And then back over the other side. Just flowing it. Getting into that side body. Quite like the jazzy music actually. Sort of goes, one more each side. And then back into centre, roll the shoulders out, little neck stretch. Taking over to one side. Close down the eyes and just be there. I'm going into yoga now. Just stretching the neck. And then look to the ceiling. And then back to centre, go to the other side, just close down the eyes, just let that stretch. And then look to the ceiling, a little bit more. And then back to centre. I think that's about 45 minutes, yeah, a little bit over. thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. And I will see you on the screen next week. Let me know how you're getting on. I really enjoyed that. Really like the jazzy music. The standing stretches, they're a bit challenging, weren't they? Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.